So good afternoon students. So now we will discuss exercise 12.3. This exercise is totally based on unitary method. In unitary method we have discussed what we have to do. That the cost of more thing is given to you and we want to find the cost of related quantities. For that, first of all we have to find the value of one quantity. Then whatever quantity is required we have to find the value of that. That is the unitary method to find the value of 1. Then whatever amount is given that you can find. So first question is, if the cost of 7 meter of cloth is rupees 1470, then find the cost of 5 meter of cloth. So first of all we find the cost of 1 meter cloth. Then whatever answer we are getting, we directly can multiply with the 5 meter. So what is given? Cost of 7 meter cloth is rupees 1470. So cost of 1 meter cloth is what? 1470 divided by 7. We know that we do the cancellation. 7 to the 40 and 7 to the 70 and 1 0 is left. So what is the answer? Rupees 210. This is the cost of 1 meter cloth. So now what is the cost of 5 meter cloth? Whatever cost you are getting for the 1 meter, directly that you have to multiply with 5. So 5 into 210. So what is the answer? Rupees 1050. So this is the cost of 5 meter cloth, that is rupees 1050. So this way we can solve question number 1. Move on to the next question. Question number 2. Now see the second question. Ekta earns rupees 1500 in 10 days. How much will she earn in 30 days? So first of all we have to find how much she earns in 1 day. So Ekta earns in 10 days, that is rupees 1500. So Ekta earns in 1 day is equal to 1500 divided by 10. So what is the answer? Rupees 150. This is the total earning of Ekta per day. Now we want to find in 30 days how much she will earn. So this 30 we have to directly multiply with 150. So 30 into 150 will give you rupees 4500. So this is the answer, that Ekta will earn 4500 rupees in 30 days. Move on to the next question. Now see the next question, question number 3. The question is, if it has rained 276 millimeter in the last 3 days, how many centimeter of rain will fall in one full week, that is in 7 days? Assume that the rain continues to fall in the same rate. So what is given here? In 3 days 276 millimeter rain. So in 1 day how much? So 276 divided by 3 millimeter rain. So when you do the cancellation, 3 3s are 9, sorry 3 9s are 27 and 3 2s are 6. So what is the answer? 92 millimeter rain in 1 day. So now how many days we have to consider? Per week. Per week means 7 days. So in 7 days is equal to what? 7 multiplied by 92. So what is the answer? 644 millimeter rain. Now the question is that we have to find in centimeters. So this millimeter we have to convert into centimeter by dividing 10. As we know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. So 1 millimeter is equal to what? 1 by 10 centimeters. So we have to divide by 10. So what is the answer? 64.4 centimeter rain in last 7 days. So this way we can solve question number 3. Move on to the next question. Question number 4. Now see question number 4. The question is, cost of 5 kg of wheat is rupees 91.50. What will be the cost of 8 kg of wheat? And the second part, what quantity of wheat can be purchased in rupees 183. So let's see what is given. Cost of 5 kg of wheat is given, that is rupees 91.50. So from that we first find what is the cost of 1 kg. So cost of 1 kg wheat is equal to 91.50 divided by 5. If you do the cancellation, your answer is rupees 18.30. From this is the now cost of 1 kg. So we can find easily the cost of 8 kg, directly multiply 8 with purchase. So we know that rupees 18.30 you can purchase 1 kg of wheat. So in rupees 183, how much quantity you can purchase? So that is 183 divided by 18.30. When you remove the decimal place, so 1830 divided by 100, that 100 will go up. So what you can get? 183 into 100 divided by 1830. 0 will get cancelled. 183 will get cancelled. So what is left? 10. So in rupees 183 you can buy 10 kg wheat. Okay. So 10 kg wheat can be purchased in 183 rupees. So this is all about your question number 4. Move on to the next question. Question number 5. Now see the 5th question. The question is, the temperature dropped 15 degrees Celsius in the last 10 days. If the rate of temperature drop remains the same, how many degrees will the temperature drop in the next 10 days? So what is given? In 30 days temperature drop by 15 degrees Celsius. So in 1 day temperature drop is equal to what? 15 divided by 30. So it is 15 to the 30, so 1 by 2. 1 by 2, if you do the solution, you are getting 0.5 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this much degree per day drop the temperature. This is the symbol of degree Celsius. So in next 10 days, the temperature drop is equal to what? Whatever for 1 day, that you have to multiply with 10 days. So 10 into 0.5. 10 into 5 by 10, 10 will get cancelled. So what is the answer? 5 degrees Celsius. So in next 10 days, 5 degrees Celsius temperature will be dropped. So this is all about your question number 5. Move on to the next question. Question number 6. Reena pays rupees 7,500 as rent for 3 months. How much does she pay? She has to pay for a whole year if the rent per month remains same. So this question you have to do by yourself. I am just explaining the question. For 3 months, Reena pays rupees 7,500. So for 1 month, how much she is paying? That you have to find first. Because we know that in 1 year, how many months are there? 12 months are there. If you know the amount for 1 month, that you have to multiply with the whole year, that is with 12. So here, if you do the division, 7,500 divided by 3, your answer is 2,500. So in 1 month, Reena has to pay rupees 2,500. So in 12 months, how much? So 12 multiplied by 2,500. Directly you will get the answer. So try to do the question number 6 by yourself. Next 7th question. Cost of 4 dozen banana is rupees 180. How many bananas can be purchased for rupees 90? So here we know that for 1 dozen the quantity is 12. Let's see how to solve this question. So what is given? Question number 7. Cost of 4 dozen banana, that is given rupees 180. So first we will find what is the cost of 1 dozen banana. So cost of 1 dozen bananas is equal to what? 180 divided by 4. So which is equal to rupees 45. So in 45 you can purchase 1 dozen bananas. Now here in rupees 45 you are able to purchase 1 dozen banana. Suppose you have rupees 90. Then how much bananas you can purchase? So in 45 rupees 1 dozen you can purchase. So in 90 rupees how much? So 90 divided by 45. If you do the cancellation, we know that 45 2s are 90. So 2 dozens bananas can be purchased in rupees 90. So this way we can solve question number 7. Thank you.